today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Chicago Bears taking on Drew Brees and the New York Giants.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now here's Johnson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, but it'll be second down.
Landon Collins on the coverage.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he powers his way up past the 30. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Brees. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Brees. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 39, Breeze.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action. Now Breeze. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal from the 6. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Breeze. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. From the 27, Newton.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
3rd and 2.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, Newton. That's complete to the tight end Sample. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
He was brought down by Levante David. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier. Bobby McCain on the tackle. It's a gain of 8.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Newton on third down. Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Gonna go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Decided to keep it that time on the option. Got out left, but the defense was right there.
And you know what happened on that play, right? Because the defense, as you said, not letting him get upfield. No place for him to ever duck his shoulders and turn upfield and gain yardage. Had to keep moving out laterally. Nice play by the defenders.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Newton. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Richard Sherman, a Pro Bowler a year ago, had a pick 6 in the season opener last season against Tampa Bay, and he delivers again with a return for a touchdown on that play. Extra point forthcoming.
For the point after.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returning it, Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. His opening drive there last time out looked good for a while. The offense was on the move, but then the pick 6.
They were clicking. He was looking good. And, you know, if this was a game played by real human beings, we could get an actual answer. These are virtual guys out there, so we don't know what's going to happen or what actually happened with the miscommunication.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A shotgun snap for Newton. He completes it to Westbrook. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Newton. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Bears nothing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
New York.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Breeze. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Time for our players spotlight, and it focuses in here on Cam Newton. And what would you say? Is it the offensive line that has caused a lot of this pressure to get back there?
That's always the first place that you have to look to see what's going on, but part of it is so difficult to simulate this type of pass rush in practice because the speed, the ferocity, the quickness, some of the change-ups and how they get at the quarterback that you may not have seen on film, all that is different. You can practice it as much as you want to. You can even insert smaller, faster guys in positions to show that the speed's going to be quicker, but until the whistle blows and you play for real, it's just not the same.
And not as easy to implement on game day. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Washington's got it. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Newton. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st.
A gain of 3.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. Breeze. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Complete to Foster.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
To throw is Breeze. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. Herndon's got it complete.
Breeze.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Breeze. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Dalvin Tomlinson gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now this throw complete to Washington. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
7 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Chicago Bears.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. A throw over the middle, taken in. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Newton gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee.
Newton's pass.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
7.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 50, Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Open man is Galladay, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Breeze pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. They'll run with McCaffrey. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
At the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it was the right arm of Drew Brees that led the way in the first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. The Giants take over first and 10. At their own 20.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on top here as they've got the football first and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. 7 yards, the pickup there.
John Brown.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw, it's Breeze. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
To the 48-yard line. It's a gain.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
6-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And that's incomplete.
Breeze pass.
This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Throw complete to Herndon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. This is caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Brings up
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Christian McCaffrey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Coup now for the point after.
For the point after.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield. Take their shots. Try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Number 1, Cam Newton.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. They'll run the screen with Moss. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Moss. Dante Hightower on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 8.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
17. Bears 3.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
22, Christian McCaffrey of the ball.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
3rd down.
They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Davis.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. The open man is Westbrook. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Cam Newton sacked.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Johnson now returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brought down back at the 20.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
to throw on third down. Newton, he's going to launch it for Washington. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
On fourth down, Newton. And this is incomplete. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually there will be creases. You know, find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game, it starts to open up as the game moves on.
At the Bears' 27-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
On the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Christian McCaffrey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Younghoe.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Johnson on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
On third down, Newton, throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Newton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze, quick slant to Brown. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A 20-yard touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now here's Johnson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Sack.
Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
Newton's pass.
Give him 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton, he's got Fuller. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. New York ready to go again offensively. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Benjamin. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
On 1st down, Newton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And he completes it to Westbrook.
Newton's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Newton. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
22, Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.